How's it going, boys? In 3.5%. Today I woke up, went into Arena, chose green and white, and filtered by 7. So yes, you could say that today I chose violence. Glorious, glorious violence. And you know what? Absolutely no regrets, because this deck is pretty simple and pretty perfect. It has a lot of removals and it has a lot of cards that do a lot of things. Now I'm gonna explain why concepts like this work when rotations happen absolutely unanimously perfect a little bit later on in the video, but for now all you need to know is that we are using a bunch of removal and then a bunch of cards that threaten and do things. Since we have white here, we have access to one of the only good Vrat spells left in the game that does not pay X card or cost 6, and Sigarda Splendor, one of 2 cards if you could technically count Arcane Bombardment as perpetual draw value. Sigarda Splendor will draw you cards every turn in a lot of cases. So yeah, one of the rare cards to use here, and then it's just a bunch of big things. Oh yes, you can probably see where we're going with that. A bunch of removal, a bunch of ramp, a bunch of things that have extreme value, and a bunch of big things. It's super simple, it's super easy. Still don't know how domain works, but when I use a bunch of these triomes, then suddenly everything magically just happens as I want it to happen. So 10 out of 10, don't even need my brain to make an amazing deck. And 1 Seat of the Empire and 1 Bonsai. Anyway, 24 lanes to be specific, 3.8 average bet, because that's absolutely wild. As we can see, a bunch of 6+ plus cards, but if you remember, yesterday I did go into the guy who had a bunch of expensive cards that did nothing, and yes, these cards are expensive and they do nothing, but that's why we have the equivalent amount of cards that ramp into that, stall the game, or remove, so that's not the same thing for anyone who's wondering. But anyway, with that being said, without any further ado, let's just get it cracking and see what happens. 4 lands, 5 mana, 1 removal, and the world spell. You know what? This is actually pretty good, because again, aggro decks are way less aggro now. So a singular Fateful Absence can honestly maybe make us survive for long enough. Maybe I'm wrong, but then we also have Llanowar Loamspeaker. Loamspeaker? Loams? No one cares. Go, you're an elf. Your opinion literally does not matter. Please don't tell me this is going to be a counterspell deck. So, these decks are amazing at the start, but Wizards honestly, sadly, knows how to deal with them to a certain degree. Wizards knows that decks like this are countered by 2 things, and it does those 2 things. 1, counterspell decks, because obviously if you have a bunch of 7 costs, it's really easy to win against that if you know what you're doing. And 2, Wizards will give you the removal, but it won't give you any... Okay, this is a little bit different. Whatever, do it like this. Wizards will give you a bunch of your removal and some ramp, but it will not give you anything that creates value. For example, we have Sigarda Splendor. Sigarda Splendor is one of the most strongest cards in the game currently, because it's one of 2, arguably, if you can count Arcane Bombardment, spells in this game that constantly gives you card draw, plus it gives you life gain. A lot of our ramp is with a lot of life gain and effects like that. Oh, man, do I? Yeah. It's not like I can actually not risk this, honestly. Yeah. But again, I mean, seriously, we're playing against a counterspell deck. Is this for real? Is this actually for real? Gonna take green. Doesn't really matter too much, but it's fine. So yeah, you're gonna be playing against garbage like counterspell decks, even though these decks absolutely bomb when it comes to playing against aggro. And you're gonna be playing against in situations where you have absolutely no value in your hand because of reasons. But anyway, the world spell is out, and if our opponent does not deal with what we currently have here, yeah, it's kind of gonna be bad for him, not gonna lie. Probably real bad. commonly referred to as not great, the situation. So what does he do? He attacks. Okay. Not too impressive. By the way, I don't have to play Titan of Industry here. I honestly want... Well, okay, Sanctuary Warden, let's go. I'm gonna set up. I'm gonna see if he has a counterspell for this. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Oh! Unexpected, but that's fine. But yeah, by the way, this is really powerful now, because no decks really have life gain anymore. I specifically tried pretty hard to fit as much life gain as possible. And the other thing is, I'm not even surprised, but honestly, Chief, you do understand how pointless that is when I have a Titan of Industry in my hand, right? You do see the big problem here, right? Destroy target artifact and let's add pressure. If I add pressure, then I will just win on default, because I just got to replay the world spell. That's pretty big, you know? That is arguably pretty big. And no, I'm not gonna read ahead this thing, probably ever. Well, sometimes you want it to be on tick 2 and then tick 3 instantaneously, because that's just good. But yeah. Pretty good stuff, huh? Pretty good stuff, I would like to say. And the world spell, when you get cycling like 2 of them, it's also kind of devastating. Not gonna actually draw there. Fierce Retribution, pretty good, but whatever. Yes, let's go for another one of these nuts. Okay, I'm just gonna play Sigarda Splendor. You know what? Good enough. Good enough. Yeah, good. Literally good enough. Let's go. Let's go. Let's attack. And this is how we're gonna win. We have 2 big things to actually... Yeah, I kind of expected this to a degree. Man, the amount of predictability I already know that Wizards is gonna do against us is kind of off the charts. But Wandering Emperors honestly never kind of really get to the point where it would actually be impactful, so yeah, it's kind of whatever mess situation. Okay, but there is one... Wait, did I already mention this or not? Anyway, mentioning it again. Like and subscribe. That part I know I did not mention. Wait a minute. I don't want you to choose and discard a card from my hand. That's illegal, okay? That's big illegal. But then again, I'm gonna outdraw you with Sanctuary Warden, because I'm not gonna keep the shield on Sanctuary. By the way, I have already been in this situation. He has one more Wandering Emperor here. Because yes, I have literally been in this situation. But now I get to drop 2 of these, and this is gonna be absolutely devastating. Because again, look at this. Literally just Omega drawing things and creating problems, okay? Destroy Rhino. I mean, this is what happens. But again, Wizards will sometimes not let you get Sigarda Splendor, Celestis. You're literally going to be like 50% deep in your deck and you never played a single value card. That's probably the saddest thing that can happen, but that's just life. You have to deal with it. But okay, so here's the thing about what happens when sets rotate. When sets rotate, because how do I not remember what I said 6 minutes ago? But when sets rotate, usually that means that aggro is going to lose a lot of its oomph. Because the more sets there are, the more aggro cards are overpowered in the rotation. So the moment the rotation happens, aggro has no longer all the overpowered cards. Now aggro is, well, most likely pre-Cat on Purple, pre-aggressive, but not that aggressive as it was previously. So slower decks instantaneously become more powerful, just because reasons. And now I can attack with all of this. Draw 2 more cards, but we already have 2 Sigarda Splendors popping, so... Oh god, how is this even real life? The sad part is this guy actually probably has ways to deal with me for now. But this is why we have Graveyard resetting. Otherwise we could risk milling ourselves pretty hard. And come on, just drop the Wandering Emperor most likely. Or not. Siri, are you just not dead, my chief? I think you... Yeah, no. Wandering Emperor. It's always the Wandering Emperor. Literally always. Why? Because for some reason, I think Wizard thinks that this can win against us. Because this is legitimately the third time I'm playing against something like this. Where, you know, the Wandering Emperor is kind of used a tool to exile my big cards. So yeah, this is nothing new, technically. And now, considering he has 2 mana, he 100% lost, but that's fine. Again, flying things are pretty good. And, worst case scenario, well, not worst case scenario, but Herd Migration is 5/3/3s. Well, not now, but soon, you know? Yeah, you know what? This is actually good. Considering these cards do... Oh, no, this is a lot. Dude, is this a forced law? I can't even get to go first. Oh, this is it? Yeah, this is loss. No, wait, is it a loss? I actually just got something that can at least block. And... 1, 2, 3. Well, I'm gonna be able to double it. Okay, maybe this is not a loss, because this looked really bad. But we have removal and we have cards that... Seriously? You're gonna just do that? Okay, Chief. Okay, that's the way you want to do stuff, then that's fine. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, put a 1/1 counter on something with trample that costs 2. I'm not gonna lie, Wizards. Big smart. Are you serious, by the way? Well, you know, I guess Wizards is serious. The good part is I actually have enough sauce here to, you know, do stuff. And I do have enough things to do things, so I guess... Wait a minute. No, I'm just gonna remove it because I cannot be safe enough. Yeah, technically you should kind of wait, but I am not risking the fact that he can cast a counter spell against us because, you know, for some miracle of a reason he has a counter spell. I'm not waiting on that, okay? I am just literally not even gonna attempt to wait on that, and instantaneously getting rid of this. So, what do we call this? Is it Jin? Yeah, we could probably call it Is it Jin? Ah, nice name actually. But yeah, look at that. That life gain coming in handy. 5, 6, 7. That is Titan of Industry plays. Good. And he has nothing. Free win. Nice, I guess. Ooh, big. Well, big or... Well, actually, who cares that it's big? So, do this and go for the Omega value plays. He could potentially have pushback effects because, well, we already saw a Gastaway. So we know he has pushback effects, so there's no reason in putting shield counters on things. You know, if there's a legitimate reason to put shield counter on things, I will be deeply surprised. Okay, and now I think we have absolutely destroyed our opponent's morale here. This is just a free win. Probably gonna be followed by a free loss because you know how it is. And that's really strange, awkward. Who would have... Okay. No, yeah, this is a free win, which means that the next game's probably gonna be a 100 free loss. Let's put the cat on purple. You know that loses you the game if you don't win, but you still have a Titan of Industry. Are you just being cheeky with me because you're an old crone avatar? Uh-huh. My dude, I really don't think you understand how this card works. Surprising? Sometimes I think back to that time when I heard someone say that Magic is the most deep and complex game in the history of existence, and that there's nothing exactly as complex and skill-based as Magic. Yeah. Seems about exactly right. I mean, like, damn. Have we ever lost a game because, you know, land screw? Probably not. I mean, like, impossible. I'm gonna drop Shigeki because so if I'm gonna draw a land, I'm gonna play Shigeki. If I don't draw a land, I'm gonna do the herd migration. That's the plan here, boys. It's pure and simple. And again, with the wait, what did you do? Whenever exploits a creature, destroy target. Wow. Okay. Okay, we actually got a land. Oh, so that means we can wait. Cool. You're damaging yourself, buddy. I'm not sure if that's the choice with the most or whatever, but yeah, you're doing it. Also, seems extremely slow for a start. So, I kind of have the high ground here. Well, what do you know? Win 2 games, lose 2 games, and suddenly you look like a winner in the 5th game. Man, am I surprised or am I surprised? Are you kidding me? Oh no, that's now that is now for the main. Good, good, good. Am I missing red? And yes, no, I'm not missing red. I'm missing black. And yes, I have semi-understood. If you counterspell this, I will scream, because literally that means that I am just a magnet for every deck with counterspells. Because they also need to win wizards. Oh no! Negate! Of all things unholy, he played negate. I can't. I literally can't, boys. It's just too much for me to handle. Another literal brainlet playing unironically negate. Negate this too also, please. Literally counterspell decks because, you know, aggro is not gonna dominate the living shit out of them, I mean. Oh my god. What's my access to black, by the way? Because I think I'm gonna play this herd migration if I can. 6, 7 mana is a lot of mana. Yeah, let's just add some aggro. Let's just add a little bit of aggro here. And then I will be able to Shigeki for -2. Not -2, but X2, which is 4 mana. And that would be the Sanctum Warden and the Sigarda Splendor, which would be amazing. Well, I say I'm gonna herd migration, but let's be real here. He's probably just gonna negate us. He's probably just gonna... Maybe this is my fault. No, this cannot be my fault. I'm never at fault because I haven't done really a counterspell deck yet. But what if this is my fault? What if I am responsible some magically how for the meta just being garbo? Well, no, I'm not responsible for wizards for literally just making it so you always play against some kind of trash that only has a chance of winning against you. 20th card close. There is a chance that he did get negate. He did not get negate. 10 out of 10. Come on. Come on, I bet no one has seen herd migration actually being played. That's just ass, but you know what? Whatever. Absolutely whatever. There we go. Yeah, it's not... It doesn't look all that great, I'm not gonna lie. It's not the most appealing thing in the world, but this is a lot of pressure. So that means that now, considering he is extremely pressured by the Beastie Boys... he will be forced to do plays that he doesn't want, which means I will be able to play things like Sanctuary Wardens and so on. Or he could just literally do that, call it a day, and I could cry in my crying corner. That's also fine. Okay. Pain. Okay, anyway, play this. You can't counterspell the Sanctuary Warden if you have negate. Dude. Unironically. Oh, another one? Jeez Louise, dude, just stop. No one likes you. Just stop. It's time to stop. Also, you have so many cards in there, it's absolute insanity, not gonna lie. Useless out of 10. I like it, I like it. He can steal removal from me. Is there a chance I actually don't do anything with the Sanctum Warden? Is there a chance that I don't remove the shield counter from it? Yeah, there is a chance. Oh, yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, this makes absolutely perfect sense. Kill me now. Shield plus Rhino. That's my, I think that's what's gonna happen. So yeah, obviously he steals the biggest thing in my deck. Because, I mean, why, honestly, not at this point? We're YOLO 420ing it. Oh, he actually got rid of that, okay. That's pretty annoying, honestly. So what's his other play? A shield counter. Okay, Chief, okay. First of all, we're gonna do it like this. Because more draws. Ubu Awa. Oh no, it's a thing that just happened. So unexpected. There we go. Because those tokens are actually dual-colored. You can see if something's dual-colored by its border, if it's a token, by the way. Admittedly, sometimes I'm not sure if it works, or I'm just... if it doesn't work, or I'm just maybe colorblind or something. But, you know, it happens. Also, this guy literally still has 300 trillion cards. 10 out of 10, I mean. So maybe we're gonna lose this one. I'm honestly not 100% sure at this point. We got the lands. By the way, I switched for 2 sagas, but we're never drawing it. We're just drawing the part that I don't want to draw. We're currently just drawing the removal and nothing of value, which is great. RNG, baby. RNG. And this guy, for some reason, has... Wait, is it his turn or is this my turn? Well, you can't... so channel cannot be counterspelled, so I guess it doesn't really matter. If he's out of mana or not, but yeah, this is kind of a little bit sussy-wussy. 2, 3, 4... Oh, I need to wait a little bit, I guess. Yeah, even if I draw something that I can play, it kind of depends on what he does. Is there even 4 cards that I want to get? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there could be 3 cards that I want to get, so maybe... No, 4 cards. So maybe I wait for it. If he uses all of his mana, I'm actually going to use Shigeki. Damn, it looks like he's absolutely pumping it, boys. Why are you doing that? Oh, a Jin. Yeah, that makes... Okay, since... Wait, no. Maybe he protects now, because Jins are really valuable. I have now been contemplating making a deck that utilizes Jins just as an extreme value thing. Because Jins just make everything so better. Got it. Oh, boys. Free... Wait, actually, no. That's still not a freebie because I can't Shigeki. Well, I can Shigeki, but again... Maybe I drop something that creates problems. I don't even know, man. If I get something down that's really good here, I can win, but... I kind of need to play in here. And I don't believe that we're gonna draw the right things. For example, a Sigarda Splendor or the Saga now would be amazing. Like 24 cards, 25 cards deep, and we have had 1 Sigarda Splendor. So there's a roughly 10% chance every turn to draw X, but we still have not. For 5 turns now, so that's not exactly great. Okay. Skipperinos. Yeah, we're gonna definitely be forced into Shigekiing. Which is not bad. What is this guy, though, doing? That's, like, the real question. It seems like he's just mucking around, you know? Another one. Okay. Dude, if I can just force him to ditch the Djinns and protect the Djinns, I'm actually okay with this. And sooner or later, he's gonna use counter spells to protect the Djinns. That's not a counter spell. Okay, maybe he's never gonna use the counter spells to protect the Djinns. I don't know, man. I don't know. What I'm currently saying is there's more than a 10% chance per turn now to draw a card, and we have missed 4 turns in a row now, which means there's a good chance because of this cycle that we get it like now or exactly the next turn, because otherwise we are unlucky. Okay, another one of these is at least somewhat useful, because the percent chance that that should have happened already is like above 75 if we do accumulative percentiles. So this should be good, right? Right, Wizards? Right? I mean, right, Wizards? Wizards, please. Another one of these, okay. Okay, this guy is just literally, like, trying to blaze my ass up here. Woof. Let's see. And a land. Yeah, we are officially extremely unlucky that we have not drawn a Sigarda, Splendor, or a Saga. Yeah, that's really bad. That is incredibly bad. 2, 2, yeah, 2, 3. No, I need to use full Shigeki. Can I win this? I'm not sure. I really don't know if we can win this. Also, I'm gonna put this probably the 3rd game out of 5 games, so you know it is what it is. Because it's pretty long, so you know that's kind of better for the analytics and whatnot, boys. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How is... Okay, I understand I'm not doing anything, but this guy, there's no... dude, he has Memory Deluge. And he has Thrill of Discovery. There's no way he hasn't found his threats. Or are you telling me his only threat is legitimately Siphon Insight? Is that the world we're living in now? Is that really the world we're living in now? There's a bigger chance he steals Sigarda Splendor from me than I actually draw it at this stage. I mean, there's a good probability. Because he's looking at the top 2 cards of my library, and there's currently a ginormous chance that I am gonna finally draw one of the 2 cards I was talking about. Return artifact card, exile Saga, return to battlefield. Whenever you cast spells from your opponent, can't blah blah blah. Okay, got it. I still haven't done the legendary build, by the way. I will get to get doing it, by the way. So yeah, don't worry about it, boys. Still nothing. Seriously, this is such a low ball chance. Oh my god, this is such an extremely low ball chance. Unless he legitimately stole one of my 2 cards. He wouldn't even take it, honestly. But he could have pushed it to the bottom. If he pushes to the bottom, I'm still... Oh, Jesus Christ. He just literally never stops, huh? Sure, I guess. Okay, now I can actually do the thing. I can do the channel if Wizards allows me to, because... Yeah, I mean, obviously not. Okay, not that it honestly matters. Not that it honestly matters. Can we win? Wizardo, please. Like, do things and stuff. Also, this guy's taking really long. I have no idea what's rummaging through his brain. But, yeah. Oh! I told you. I literally told you that there's a higher chance of that happening than me drawing it. Oh my god. You gotta love statistics. You gotta love the 0.0000 chance that just literally transpired here. Mwah. Beautiful. Absolutely unquestionable. Beautiful. I mean, damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 5 is an option? 3, 4, 4. Nah, 4 is the only option. Damn it. Ah, well, whatever. I'm gonna use one of these bad boys. I'm gonna get one of these bad boys. I'm gonna get one of these bad boys. And then I'm gonna get one of yeah, another Sanctuary Warden. Sure, why not, Chief? You can't counter spell channels. Is this allowed the only way to interact with a channel effect, by the way? Maybe. Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. But nonetheless, I think that's the 4th Jin, right? Yeah, that's the 4th Jin if I destroy it. So, ooh. Okay, how do I do this now? I'll land. Okay, sure. Okay, he's gonna... If he counterspells one card, I don't actually care. Let's see how it goes. Let's see what happens. Wow, it's the no one cares negate. Wow, yeah. Okay, now do this. I don't think I'm gonna die. Do you think his only win condition is Jins, by the way? There's no way you can counterspell this. You literally don't have anything left in the tank, boy. So, suck it. And there's a good chance... Yeah, I'm actually gonna drop this, why not? There's a good chance, also... Okay, that's one. There is a very good chance that he only has Jins to win the game with. Which would be hilariously awkward, not gonna lie. So now he has 4 cards in the hand, finally. I mean, finally. Life is just pain. How long is this one game gonna take? Am I really gonna upload a 5 hours long with... Maybe. Maybe. Maybe I'm just gonna not show the 2 losses I suffered after this because reasons, so I make it a little bit, not that long of a video. But some people like the fucking hour-long videos. I actually never understood. When I did polls, every single time, honestly, the winner of the polls was 20 to 30 minute long videos. That was the winner. Then it was 30 to 40 minutes, and then it was like 40 to 50 minutes. So I think it's just a vocal minority that is saying that the video should be like 1 hour long. But as much as I know, it does work for other people, so I don't know. Maybe my viewers are just spastics or something like that. Who honestly knows? I mean, yeah, I mean, right? Right? Oh, pain. Anyway, I was actually out-tabbed. What the fuck is happening? Well, he's trying real hard to kill me, boys. Not gonna lie. Oh, God, he's actually gonna do it. No, wait, he can't. No, wait, that... Yeah, he's actually gonna do it. My hero. Just one more, dude. Just end it. I'm okay with losing. I have transcended. Yes. Finally. I can lose against someone who has the miracle autism levels of putting negates in his main deck in a meta filled with only control creature decks. My torture has ended. 4 lands, 5 mana, Shigeki opponent goes first. Questionable, but okay. Sigarda Splendor, first draw, but not in the opening hand, so maybe not bait, who knows. Literally the most overpowered creature in the game. 10 out of 10. Well, actually second, I guess. The first one is the sleeper agent, so it is what it is. Let's do this. I think I'm gonna set up. He's probably just gonna be aggressive and annoying, so this is gonna be fine. If I can get Sigarda Splendor followed with a Sanctum, this is gonna be great. Because clearly this is gonna be a battle. Can I sustain my HP at the start? So not a big deal. Unless I don't sustain it and die. Then it's arguably a pretty big deal. And here we have the everyone knows how this happens Obnixilis proc. Yes, yes, yes. Very impressive. Very impressive. 2 devils, in fact. Okay, yeah, super impressive. Muchos impressos. If I can play... I actually can't play the Sanctum Warden that early on, huh? Anyway. Yeah. Perfect opener. Perfect opener. That's great. That's absolutely great. You love to see it, as they say. Perfect opener followed with the Lilian. Wow. Hey, you gotta love Magic, boys. What can I say? You gotta love the game because, you know, reasons and useless crap like that, you know? Okay, let's do this. At least I gain some HP, right? Okay, so what am I supposed to do here? He had, without a doubt, the most absolutely blatant perfect opener possible. And, yeah. I kind of feel that there's not a lot that I can do here. Oh, and look at that. He's not even gonna run out of cards. That's amazing. Yay. I am enjoying this. Are you enjoying this? Seems like a 100% already pre-decided in the opening hand thing. I didn't even get to go first. Oh, that's great. I need to save that, I guess. So what do I do here? Yeah, sure, Chief, just damage me. No, seriously, they should have just banned Obnixilis because it is the most overpowered Planeswalker if you go first. Because I don't think there is anything that actually wins against Obnixilis. Go first, turn 2, drop something like a Tenacious Underdog, and then Obnixilis. I think that's just an instant lose state that no one can fight against. 2 Planeswalkers, constant life drain, aggro, and a Tenacious Underdog that can be used. Yeah. Well, there's a small chance of winning. Well, actually, no, there's no chance of winning. Wait, did he just idiot me? Yes, he did. So, you could have left me with 1 HP, but now you decide to leave me with 3 HP. And I know that's not a severe difference, but hey, it is what it is. What am I supposed to... What? Oh! I mean, I literally did not stand a chance against this. No removal, no anything. Just the most purest and most basic of losses. Like, Magic is a game of skill, someone said. I think that person should be dragged out by the corner and beaten near death because clearly, he doesn't have any value to contribute to society if he can't even figure out that this game is absolutely rigged. Oh boy, another Sigarda Splendor in the open. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it, sure, why not? Honestly, whatever, Wizards, whatever. You can't be trusted at all. How many games have I actually started first, and how many games have I actually had a chance to drop ramp? Yeah, close to none, considering roughly 1/3 of my non-land cards is ramp, if we think about it. Oh, look at that. Another discard deck, maybe? Do nothing. Okay. Turn the earth. By the way, one thing that is surprising me currently is the fact that we don't get a lot turn the earths in the opener. Because it's technically our only 1 drop. Sure? Oh, wait, let me guess. This is gonna be the classic everything in your hand costs 4, but you never get the 4th land. And when you get the 4th land, it's already too late because reasons. Why do I have the feeling this is what's gonna happen, Why do I have the feeling that this is a very high contender? Or maybe I get the 4th land now and look like a fool. Depends. I'm gonna let this beefcake, by the way, hit me because I love it. So, you know, it is what it is. Yep, there we go. Reveal and decline. Hit me, baby, one more time. Land. Yeah, I'm not surprised. The 50% win rate, I mean. Get all the get literally all the expensive cards in your deck, and don't get the 4th land. Mwah. El Clasico. Literally El Clasico. You can't make it up. It never gets better than this. Oh, look at that. Invoke the Spear. Just so... Oh. No one cares. This is actually pretty good. Put target creature from a graveyard onto the battlefield, under your control. So yeah, I am literally being obliterated here. Oh, look at that! It's a land, Wizards said with impunity. Yeah, so 50% win rates just must be maintained. Let's be real. See a Sigarda Splendor in the opening hand, you know, say a little bit of a prayer because you're gonna need it. Because you're absolutely out of this world gonna get... I'm just gonna press the surrender button. Okay, thank you, Wizards, for 50% win rate. I love it.